In the previous section, we looked at the greening of the transportation sector. In the next two installments, we will take a deep dive into how the ICT industry minimizes its power consumption and controls its carbon emissions. The International Energy Agency estimates that from 2010 to 2020, internet traffic grew 12 times. Creating, transmitting, and storing data consumes power. With such data growth, energy consumption could get out of hand. So the ICT industry has to constantly improve its environmental performance to remain sustainable. According to the European Commission, the ICT sector currently accounts for 5 to 9% of global energy consumption and 2% of carbon emissions. Two of the main sources of emissions from the ICT industry are sites used for wireless data transmissions and data centers, where data are stored and processed. Let's first focus on sites. Wireless data transmission sites basically consist of two major components: the antennas and the equipment that supports them. Both consume electricity, and without technological improvements, more data transmission would inevitably increase power consumption. Advances in technology play a major role in reducing site emissions. 5G, for example, is designed to transmit massive amounts of data quickly and efficiently. On a per-bit basis, 5G consumes a fraction of the energy of 4G. Heat control is an issue for the equipment used at sites. When antennas are deployed on building roofs, the equipment cabinets are usually stored in a room on a top floor. These rooms have to be air-conditioned, which consumes power. In recent years, however, telecom equipment manufacturers have made it possible to ship most of the radio gear and power system outdoors on the roof where it doesn't require cooling. This reduces sites' power bill. System-wide, the radio access networks can be optimized for lower energy consumption. Many base stations don't need to be operating at full power around the clock. AI that constantly analyzes wireless traffic patterns can turn down power on base stations when load in the vicinity is low. Most central business districts, for instance, have far lower transmission requirements during the night. Adjusting power throughout the day can result in significant energy savings. In addition, the latest 5G base stations are designed to make use of renewable energy. More and more sites are fitted with solar panels to minimize reliance on the grid or on diesel generators used at remote locations. And AI constantly monitors energy requirements and stored power to make full use of the solar cells. These are some of the ways that the ICT sector minimizes the environmental impact of the rapidly expanding volume of wireless transmissions. But we shouldn't forget, however, the positive impact of the ICT sector overall to a more sustainable world. It's been estimated that the ICT sector can help other industries cut their emissions by 10 times more than the ICT sector itself generates. So the carbon emissions of the wireless sites, when we look at the overall picture, serve the greater good. We're not done with discussing the environmental impact of the ICT sector. In the next section, we'll look at data centers.